Hey you guys, Cedric here. Just gonna do some tips for building hand speed for punching, and also to better utilize existing hand speed. You know, with punches, there are many people who think that just brute strength is it. So I'd like you to consider this, okay? When you're bench pressing, you're doing your max, whatever it may be. Alright? How fast you going? About yay fast, yeah? Now all that strength, if you punch someone that fast, no matter how much strength you have behind it, is that going to do actual damage, or is that going to push them away? Alright? And now my first trick is punching paper, and I was reminded that I had told you guys I would do a better video on this, as I'd shown in the Mantis Shrimp Foo a little bit about using it to get that sound, so you know you're getting that snap in your punch. Now we're going to take it a step further, okay? And this is gonna help get that snap in the punches that is necessary. We want strength, but we also require speed, okay? Now we get ourselves moving, and now the faster that we get that weight moving, you know, all this weight, that muscular effort that goes into a punch, starting from the ground up, you know, that swivel of the hips, the twist of the torso, the leverage of the shoulders, and the movement of the arm, and the snap of that wrist, okay? We want that to all come together, and it requires much more than just brute strength. We want to get that weight, but now we've got to get the weight moving to have it turn into actual force, okay? So with paper, it's an excellent way to see the effect and see how fast your hands are moving, okay? So if we just use all our strength and we push, there's what we get, okay? Now if we start hitting that with some speed, it makes a different sound, okay? Alright? So what we're working toward is the paper punching thing. Alright? That trick, we want to be able to rip that sheet with our punch, okay? That newsprint with our punch. That means that our punch is getting in there fast enough that the paper can't get out of the way in time. Now, you combine your strength with that kind of speed, and you have a monumental punch, my friend, okay? You want that rip. You're getting in there, okay? So there you have it. I guess the Smart and Final ad was pretty tough. That's a cool trick for building that hand speed. It lets you see the effect of what you're doing. And you get a better idea. You want to land your punches in a similar fashion. The next one is one that I've done before, but it's so awesome it bears repeating, okay? This is the trick with your quarters. Let me make sure that I got you guys set up here. Make sure we can see. Now, you start out with your coins, okay? And just kind of a gentle toss. Set this other quarter down. Just that gentle toss, okay? Gentle toss. Just go back and forth. Back and forth. Off hand, on hand, you know? Now, we're working toward being able to just slide it out of there, okay? And get back in. You can work on bringing your hand back further. Like that. And then, of course, we're working toward being able to do the 2 coins, alright? Where you're making a double grab. We're building that hand strength. Building that hand strength. And just keep going. You miss one, you just keep going. Now with the offhand, but you don't give up. You just keep going. You just keep going, and eventually your hit to miss ratio gets better and better and better. This one really is a great trick for building that hand speed. Another trick for punching power in general, but this is not so much for hand speed, but for getting your hips in, okay? You'll use a bandana, a towel, something like that, alright? I'll use my bandana here, and we'll attach that to a belt loop, okay? And this is how we're gonna be able to see if we're getting our hips going as fast as the rest of us, okay? When we throw a punch. So, are those hips moving? You see how it whips forward? So that's just another trick, because this is a culmination of speed and force, all those things. So there's just a couple of tricks that I've gone over before, but that bear repeating, you know. And I never did a video really explaining the paper that well, and the reason behind it. This is because a lot of times we aren't utilizing our full potential because we don't have a way to know how that full potential should look in action. And paper helps us. That sound. And then when you get in there and hit the heavy bag that way, oh man, the sound will make other people pause, you know, when you're getting in there. And when you combine it with all this, wow, then you get that speed and power, and you get those truly bone-crushing blows, okay? So, be good to yourselves. Hold your heads up high, and you live free, and always, always, always punch hard. Remember, you don't want your target to be able to move faster than your hit, no matter what it is, alright? Live free and punch hard. Be good to yourselves. And I dig you.